for uploading the information on all extradited prisoners. She found out about Carlos Leher, and then she disappeared. Carlos Leher can't be found. He in Germany somewhere. Monica Lewinsky was the same. She gives head to listen to Clinton while he's on the phone. Because you know, brothers, what you start talking about when that happens. Somebody try to call you on the phone. What you would have probably said, you know, later, you would say, well, you know, take care of it. What did he say? Well, you know, okay, well, we'll attack tomorrow. She down there. You think she ain't listening. But she's trained to do that and listen too. Americans have been slapped into a fetal position. All criticisms of our government are gone. In fact, criticism of the government, which was the cornerstone of our quote-unquote democracy, is no longer deemed a right of the people anymore, but now an act of treason. In the blink of an eye, this nation has schizoided from 266 million thinking individuals to 266 goose-stepping, flag-waving conscripts willing to follow the government to hell with a gasoline suit on. With the snap of a finger, the people have stopped blaming the government for what is, by historical comparison, the worst, most piss-poor economy in decades, and has managed to convince the mindless American people that all of this was caused by one grown man living in a damn cave. The U.S. government has brought its people to heel like a good dog. It is now more stronger than ever because of this psychotic, self-inflicted attack. First things first, we must keep in mind that this was a well-oiled plan that was in the making for a number of years. Brothers and sisters, this tower was built for it to be destroyed by a ritual. Whoever flew those suicide planes had to have practiced on a simulator for at least 10,000 hours. Now, just for a moment, close your eyes and put yourself into the head of the pilots who flew this mission. Now, I'm saying to you, go through scenarios with me because I got a bombshell. We're just going to play along. You're circling overhead. You bank and look down at a huge plume of smoke. Let me just set the picture up for you. See, the forensics is deep. Anybody ever see that CSI shit? Yeah. I try to look at that shit all the time. All the time. You know why? Because it's the nerds that's solving the problems now. The forensics. The forensics. The forensics. The forensics. Now you're circling overhead. You bank and look down at a huge plume of smoke billowing out of the North Tower where your brother in the suicide act has just hit near perfect. Dead center. Check. Okay. You know it's your turn now to rendezvous with your glory. On the far side of the North Tower, concealed from your view, was the enormous slice or gash that your brother spread his aircraft fuel over payload over several floors of the building, just as your planners had coached him. Now, according to Thin Tan Dunn in his expose split-second era, practicing on a simulator ain't real life. All the mistakes, this is when you get into the real time, this is Murphy's Law start taking over. The planners told you specifically that the plane must strike the towers at a banked angle. Check? Yeah. If they didn't, the resulting fire would be confined only to a couple of floors and would not set a fire large enough to do maximum damage. What his mind control handlers at the PSYOPs department of the CIA probably didn't tell him was that the aircraft crashes constituted only one half of the real plan.